Hi, Pete Mart of Shooting Sports Magazine. What I've got for you here is the latest little firecracker, the 17 Hornet. You've probably heard of the old 22 Hornet. Basically, the 17 is pretty much just a neck-down version of the 22. Designed by Hornady as a sort of, should we say, a mid-range varminter. It shoots a 20 grain VMAX bullet at a quoted 3,650 feet per second. Through production rifles I've shot with it in before, it's a little bit less than that, but it's not far off it. Reloading can up that to probably touching something like 3.8, maybe a little bit less, without any pressure signs or problems. As you see, it's a fast cartridge. By comparison, we have here the other new favourite in the UK, the 17HMR. This is, again from Hornet, this has been out for about 7 or 8 years, and it took the UK by storm, in fact the world by storm. It too fires a 17 grain pill, little ballistic tip, at about 2,500 feet per second. So it's still pretty quick for a rimfire. But the Hornet is just below, it bridges the gap, I would say, between the 222 Rem 223 and the 17HMR. And I've been shooting various Hornets for a year or so now, and they're pretty impressive. This, however, is the latest gun. It's from Ruger. It's the M77-17 Hornet. It's based on their M77-17 all-weather stainless steel barreled action and a rather nice laminate stock in what they call green mountain camo, which, as you can see, is 3 different colours. It's like a browny yellow, a green and a grey. And it is rather attractive, I think. No surprise on the gun, it's a standard Ruger style. It's got the flat 3-position receiver for the dedicated scope mounts, front and 2 at the rear. The normal Ruger bolt, which locks in the middle, which is unique to their bolt action rimfire guns and small caliber guns. Safety catch is a 3-position, so you have fire forward, as you can see. Pull it back 1 click, you have safe with bolt operation, and if you want full safe, you rotate it back to the rear, where that physically locks the tail of the firing pin and also locks the bolt as well. Magazine release is classically the small flat press-up plate in front of the trigger guard, as with all Ruger rimfire and small caliber bolt guns. Magazine is again, I keep saying this, but it's all just the Ruger standard. This is their rotary magazine for the 22 Hornet. You probably recognise a slightly smaller version for the 17HMR and an even smaller version for their great 1022 semi-auto. So this one holds 6 aluminium feed lips. Not a bad capacity. The barrel is what you would describe as for the bore size. It's quite heavyweight. It's a medium weight barrel. From the factory they come threaded 1/2x20 UNF, and for the test today I have fitted the Hardy Gen 4 17 Hornet dedicated moderator. Hardy make some nice reflex moderators, and this one has been built specifically for the 17 Hornet, which is unusual. But it's an interesting can, it works well, and it does give a rather strange signature. Really not a lot to say apart from that. Trigger is pretty good throughout the box. You can go and buy aftermarket triggers if you want a bit more. I found this gun shoots 1/2 inch at 100 metres without really trying. I've shot a fair few squirrels with a Savage and also a CZ 17 Hornet, and I'll go for a 200 yard zero, which is about shooting 1 inch high at 100 metres, and you can really diesel those squirrels maybe out to 300 yards if you feel confident that far. I would say the calibre is a little bit specialised because you can't do a lot with it. It's really a longer, mid-range, long-range vermin gun for rabbits and hares, crows, that sort of thing. It's also, I would say, sort of a medium-range maximum fox gun, though I do prefer something a little bit more solid for a fox. But I've never managed to shoot a fox in one yet. I've never seen one when I've had the Hornet with me, but I've spoken to people that have, and they say it does the job in the right place. So let's just fire a few rounds through it. Mag locks in, push up. when you're empty, just press the button. And that comes out. There you have it. 17 Hornet. Worth looking at if you want something that's going to just do rabbits, crows, that sort of thing. And with the Ruger build, a sweet little rifle.